make sure that you are really a buyer because you already been watching my video, right? So we can deliver
Yeah,
good. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm I'm really buyer. That's why I'm talking with you.
Okay.
Without I'm not passing time.
So,
Understand?
are you registered in UK? Do you have a importation license to bring gold in UK?
No. I have no agency. I have no shop. I have no registered.
So, why you wanna buy gold? What are you intend to use then?
I'm just privately.
Yeah.
Just I'm not doing 1 kg, 2 kg. Just 100 gram, 200 gram. Just small amount. Just I'm new. That's why. Just I start.
Actually, we
I have
don't
started.
sell 100 gram. This is for export. This there is a minimum order at least 10 kilos. Yeah. I think uh,
Oh,
I think if you watch my video on my YouTube, you should digest it because we this is for export. We don't sell 100 gram or 200 grams, and it's not worth it for you to buy 100 grams because this is for export. And when you bring it to United Kingdom, there is an importation tax, which is 20%. Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't be able to get whatever you're looking. That is why you have a hard time looking for gold for 1 year because your procedure is not acceptable to African owner of the gold. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So you better
Yes.
keep your money. You better keep your money and save more money. When you're ready, then you can buy gold. 100 grams, we don't sell 100 grams because in one bar is already 1,000 gram. You got
One
me?
bar, 1,000 gram.
1,000 gram in one bar. It's already been smelted
Oh,
from dust gold to the bar. So, in one bar is 1,000 gram, which is $55,000 you have to pay for that. So, it's not worth it for you to buy on 100 grams. Yeah, you got me?
minimum. Minimum.
Minimum is 10
How
kilos.
many? 10
10,
kg.
10 kilos, yes.
Okay.
I want you to read again. I want you to read again the procedure and watch the video. You send me the video that January 10. Go back and listen again. Okay, I want you to digest it properly and then you get back to Wilhelmina.
Oh, okay. How I will give you money?
No, well, you have to travel. On 10 kilos, I'm gonna, hang on. On 10 kilos, well, our price is 55,000 times 10 kilos. That is $550,000. It's only $500,000. Do you have $500,000 available?
No, right now I have no this money.
So tell me how much money you have available.
10,000.
No, keep it, Shoman. Stay away from gold. Keep it and save it and put that into the term deposit. I don't want you to lose money. Yeah. That's why you've been searching for gold for 1 year and you have been offered the cheap price. No, keep your money $10,000. It's not worth it for you because you need to travel. You need to place an order. So keep your money and put that on the term deposit.
Okay.
So
Okay.
don't be involved in gold business because when you bring gold to UK, there is an exportation tax is too high. Very high. Most of the
Yeah.
yes. How much tax in United Kingdom when you buy products? How much is VAT?
Tax is depend which product. That too much, yeah, too much tax.
No, well, keep your money. Someone, I don't want.
30%.
Yeah, I don't want to be involved in gold business if you have limited cash. Personally advised, I don't want you to lose money. That is the reason why you have been searching and you were talking to 20 different people. They are all fake. They offer you fake. Because the real seller would not sell his gold cheap price. He wouldn't. Hmm.
Yeah.
This is
If,
go ahead.
So, for example, if I buy 10
10 kilos.
kilogram,
Yeah.
10 kg. If I buy 10 kg, then how will deliver?
Well, we have to give before you're gonna take the gold out of the country, someone, you're gonna get a assay report, commercial invoice, certificate of clearance, and ownership, the custom clearance declaration that the gold is free of illegal activities. You cannot just bring the gold to UK without export documentation. Then you're gonna be accused as smuggler. Everything must have a documentation. We call that export documentation. Go back and read again on your WhatsApp. I put the requirements and how you are able to purchase. You have only $10,000. I would like to discourage you not to be involved in gold business.
Okay.
Keep your money. I don't want to lose your money.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, someone, and have a nice morning in UK. And keep learning, keep reading, and then you save money. Then you come back to Alamina. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. May I greet again a pleasant good morning to you guys. We are now on January 11. I just finished having interviewed. I interviewed the buyer, a potential buyer, but when I interview this buyer from UK, within 10 minutes, I notice he's not really a buyer. But anyway, I advise him not to be involved in gold business. And this morning, on my time and evening on his time, he was been searching gold, and he saw my virtual platform on YouTube and on Facebook. And he was excited, and he didn't listen to the video, and he didn't read the procedure. So when I interviewed him on the record, I asked him where he come from this morning. Now the time is almost 10 o'clock in the evening. I interviewed him this morning, and I told him, go back to bed because it's too late in UK. And he called me a few minutes ago. It's in the evening, in the morning in UK. So when I interviewed him, and I told him, did you really listen to the video where you found me yesterday, your time? That was this morning, my time. And he said that he only watched 10 minutes, only 5 to 10 minutes. And I told him, you have to go back and listen properly because I explain step by step. So on his WhatsApp, I put the full corporate offer very extensively. Still, he didn't read properly. So I noticed that he's not really a buyer. He's just a small timer. So when I asked him, where are you coming from? He said, from United Kingdom. He wanted to buy gold to bring to United Kingdom. He want to buy gold from Australia. And I told him, you cannot buy gold in Australia because once you buy gold in Australia, it's already refined. Australian mining companies in Africa mining gold, and then they refine it and then sell it to the bank. So I told him that. So he asked me where the gold coming from, and I told him in Africa. So while I'm interviewing this guy, his name is Somon, and he's from Bangladesh, but he live in United Kingdom. I asked him how much in UK the government sells tax. He said too high, too very expensive. And I told him, I think you will not qualify, to be honest with you. And I asked him, how much money you have available in your bank account? It's only $10,000. And I told him, keep it. Stay away in gold business. Put your money on the term deposit. Then you will not be deceived. I refrain using scam because scam means you deceive. You are deceiving your people and you're deceiving yourself. This is what I have told him. So I told him that don't be involved in gold business. I asked this guy, his name is Soman, how long you've been searching for gold? He said 1 year. I see. That is the time you couldn't get the gold because we don't sell 100 grams. In one bar is 1,000 grams. That is $55,000 today, the price. So I told him it's better you keep your money. Don't let anyone deceive you. Can you imagine that? He found me on my YouTube, but he didn't pay attention. To all gold traders, I know gold is really lucrative business. But if you found me on my YouTube channel, on my YouTube video, pay attention. Listen to the video from the beginning to the end and click below subscribe. Do not come to Wilhelmina unless you understand. Do not come to Wilhelmina on Skype or WhatsApp until you digest what you are reading. To save my time and save your time, I don't want to deal people time waster. So you read the full corporate offer, and in this video, I explain to you guys. I even interview this potential small buyers, but actually he's not a buyer. He's just very curious about gold. Yes, gold is money. You're buying to make money. Gold is profitable business. He doesn't have any company. So I told him, you better stay away on gold business. You have to keep your money and put that into the bank and term deposit. Your money might earn few pounds. But in gold business, you need to have a capital, at least $500,000. Now, the price of gold today is getting higher and higher. The price of gold today, it's 60,000. Hang on, I write it down. 60,585. Now, there is a possibility that the gold will turn to $61,000, which is 1,900 per ounce. So, Mr. Potential buyer, do not come to Wilhelmina if you don't understand. Do not. I'm urging you guys. I know you have been excited. This is for export. That is why I put everything online, because I want the buyer to understand that this is a very lucrative business and also very tricky business. And I want you to listen to every video that I explain. And when you watch the video, pay attention, click below, subscribe. The full corporate offer is on every video. And when you come to chat with me or to send me a message, please introduce yourself. Do not say hi or hello. You need to act as a professional because this is a real business. This is not a joke business. Now, I just finished talking to this gentleman. He doesn't qualify my interview. Just like when you apply for a job, remember, Mr. Buyer, I know you want to be involved in gold business. This is not for you. I'm telling you. Stay away. Good that you learn. Good that you watch my video. But please, this is for a real gold trader. You buy and sell. You resell it. You have your own customer. But I am not here to teach people. So that is the reason why I want you To all gold trader or small buyer, take time to listen to this video. Take time to read. Click below. Don't come to Alamina if you are not comprehending. Because when you come to Alamina, I am going to ask you a lot of questions. Immediately, you are not qualified. Because the question is, how long you been searching for gold? And he said, 1 year. And this morning, my time, I asked him on chat, how many people you have been talking? 20. How come you didn't meet the criteria? So today, when he wake up, because in United Kingdom, it's morning, he called me. I interviewed him on the record. He didn't qualify the way I interviewed him. He has only $10,000. This is $500,000 business. This is not for you guys. If you're just thinking that you can buy gold, gold has many uses. Gold can make into jewelry like this. This jewelry, I purchased this in Gold Souk in Dubai. This is finished product. The gold is coming from Africa, a raw material. Right. So please, I'm just urging you, I'm asking you guys, when you encounter my video, listen from the beginning to the end. Click below, subscribe on my YouTube channel, read the full corporate offer. Don't come to Alamina until you digest it. Do not come. Because my question would be very, very strict. My question is, what is the purpose you are buying gold? Are you buying for your business or are you registered company in your country? And if he said no, I think it's better to stay away. Because you're gonna be scam. The meaning of scam means you're gonna be deceived. The seller can deceive you and you're also deceiving yourself. Now my role is not really easy. That's why I put everything on social media, because we want the buyer to understand that before you're going to be involved in gold business, you need to have a capital at least $500,000, which is 10 kilos. Now, the price of gold, it varies every day. Our selling price is $55,000 per kilo. On the world market, the price is 60,585, less 8% on the world market. So if you don't have the money, you better get out. Better don't be involved in gold business. It's good that you watch my video. It's good. At least you have an idea. You better buy a jewelry, finished product, and you resell it. I was in Dubai 7.5 weeks ago. Someone is sending me a message that I went to the factory, jewelry manufacturer. I was being invited, and we have a communication. He invited me to come to his factory because I'm very inquisitive and I'm very curious. The jewelry manufacturer was saying to me that the gold bar, they can make into different uses. The gold bar, the Dore bar, he can make into 99.99, even 92%. So they have a technique how to make it. There's still gold. They can only remove the copper. So, Mr. Buyer, you're gonna say, oh, I want to buy 24 carats. The 24 carats, the refinery or manufacturer can make it. You're buying raw material from Africa called the Dore bar. The purity and the carat is 23 carats. The purity is 95, 96, 97. But you have to travel to Wilhelmina. You have to travel with me in order to get the gold. I will bring you to the office. I will bring you to Mali, Conakry, Sierra Leone, because I am the extension of the vendor. We call that vendor or the seller, because the seller is the one who produced this precious metal. And the seller would not sell you cheap price, because there is an overhead, and there is a tax, and there is a royalty. So it's none of your business to pay the royalty. The owner of the gold, he will remit the royalty to his country. Why? Because he is a miner. He was been given a license to the government. So the owner of the gold has an obligation to pay the government sales tax and the royalty. That is the reason why I put everything. It says the price plus tax. However, because we are 2023, I asked my head office to waive the 7% tax. If I'll put you to Sierra Leone, 6.5, I can ask the head office to waive the 6.5. So you are a winner. And if I'll put you to Mali, 7% tax. And if I'll put you to Conakry, 6.5. Government sales tax. You have to inspect the gold in the office, then assay to the government laboratory, get the assay report, then the payment must be transferred bank to bank. Now, I don't want to elaborate because it's already on this video. Click below all the explanation, step by step. I want you to read, Mr. Buyer, whoever you are. Do not come to Wilhelmina unless you are really a buyer. Because I don't want to waste my time. That is the reason why I put on my platform, so that the potential buyer, the real buyer, has to read and take time and digest it properly. When you are ready, Mr. Buyer, whoever you are, then you have to send me a formal letter of intent to purchase. I already explained that to every video. Now I just finished interviewing this buyer from UK, and when I asked him, to be honest with you, how much money available in your bank is $10,000, then immediately I have to stop it. I told him, keep your money. I don't want to lose your money because we have a minimum at least 10 kilos. He can only afford to buy 100 gram. We don't sell 100 gram because the dust gold, when the dust gold collected from the mine, immediately is melted into bar. 1 bar is 1,000 gram. So this buyer that I interview on the record, he's not qualified. So at least I advise him to keep his $10,000 so that he would not be deceived or scammed. Because during the interview, I asked him, how long you been searching for gold? 1 year. How many people you have been talking? How many brokers? 20. He said he doesn't trust. This morning when I chat with him, so I analyzed our conversation and I told him, go back to bed. Then when you wake up, you call me. Then we can talk. So when I asked him what country originally he was born, he said he's from Bangladesh and he lived in United Kingdom. So my sisterly advice, I told him, keep your $10,000, put that on the term deposit. Don't be involved in gold business. That is my friendly, sisterly advice. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a possibility that the gold will turn to $61,000 in just maybe a few days. Today, the price of gold is 84.38 per ounce. So the price of gold, it fluctuates. You're going to say, well, Amina, what is the price? My gosh. If you read the full corporate offer, I'm sure you will understand. The price, again, I will repeat. Whatever the world market price, we give you 8%. When you resell it to your own customer, 2 to 3%, you still have 5%. And read this full corporate offer, because when I travel with you, yes, I do charge my services. Instead of 8%, I will consider to ask my head office to give you 10 to 11%. So when you resell it to your own customer, you have a substantial profit. But there is a minimum. You buy 1 kilos or 50 grams, it's not worth it for you to travel. To travel alone, it costs money. To stay in the hotel, it costs money. So when I travel with you, Mr. Buyer, Yes, you are going to pay my services. I'm giving you free service online, etc., etc. If you don't read it, to me, you are not a buyer. You're not. There are so many buyers running around, but actually, we are not a buyer. Be careful of this lady that talking in front of you, because this lady is very sharp. Those joker broker, they hate my guts. Why? We don't want to waste our time. This is a real business. Right. I am here to interview you. When you come to Wilhelmina's conference on WhatsApp or Skype or Facebook, on Messenger, when you call me and I'm going to call you, I have to ask you who you are. And then, if you cannot answer my question, to me, you are not a buyer. And do not come to Wilhelmina on WhatsApp or Messenger to say hello. You already watched me on my YouTube, and you already been to my Facebook, and you know my name. My name is Wilhelmina. You need to introduce yourself properly, because it irritates me telling me hello. My name is not hello. You need to act as a professional, because this is a real business. This is what I'm going to teach you, Mr. Broker, whoever you are. Wilhelmina, good morning. I watched your video. I've been to your Facebook platform. It's very extensively. I am Mr. So and so Wilhelmina. I am searching for gold for myself or for my buyer. So you're a buyer's agent. So it says that the LOI must be addressed to Wilhelmina for validation. The LOI must be coming from the buyer, not sanitation, not cut and paste. Why? There is a reason. We want to know the identity of the buyer. Why? This is the reason. Wilhelmina want to know whether the buyer is capable to pay. And if the buyer doesn't identify himself, to me, he's not a buyer, he's a joker. Because you are now on social media, right? And everything is given to you. If you don't read properly, and when I ask question, immediately you would not be qualified to buy this precious metal in Africa. Africa is a rich of natural resources. I just been to Africa. And my transaction was successful. Okay, so I would know which seller I'm going to put you, Mr. Buyer. So anyway, thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening and good morning to you guys. Again and again, read the full corporate offer. It says on my YouTube channel, show more. Click that. Don't rush. Read it, digest it properly. When you are ready, then you come back to Wilhelmina. Don't waste my time, because time is money. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening to you guys. And I know it's morning in your end.